Hey guys, Mike McCabe here with another video, um, a screen recording video, and I'm actually not alone in this video. I'm actually on the phone with my pal, Excusable Legacy. So say hey to the people, because we got an interesting story for you.
Hey guys, yeah, it appears we have a lot of interesting stories to tell lately, so this is a good one. We took on a hater today,
Yeah, we did.
tell them what happened, Target.
Okay, so basically, you see my video on why I explained why I fired Jacob, right? Well, apparently this hater called ZR Gaming left a comment saying that he hated my video. So I just, did the typical response saying, "If you don't like it, don't watch it at don't watch it at all, stupid hater." But then later he said, "Cool it, man." And then I just told him to shut the f up. And I'm saying he's just jealous cuz. Then Legacy came in and then he said, "If you don't like the video, don't watch it." Then I was like, "Thanks, Legacy." Then he's like, "I'm good." Then I just got back at him because, he's a freaking hater. So then, he's all like, as you can see right here on the screen, he's like, "Somebody come get their mans." And then I was like requesting a Legacy, "Can you do anything to shut this shithead up?" And then ZR Gaming was like, "Jacob must have been a dick." And I was like, "Oh, you think?" Like, Legacy won't do shot with his Texas head ass. And I was like, "Don't even think of dissing Legacy. He will hunt you down and fuck you up, boy." And he was like, "Hey, Flamey, cool it." Came back in to save the day, and he was like, "ZR Gaming, hold on there, dumbass. I will take this size 14 boot and put it up your ass." And he was like, in reply again, he was like, "For a channel with only 8 subscribers, you're really bold." Then ZR Gaming came back and said, "So what's your mom said last night?" And then Legacy was like, "Maybe I should start hating on you on your channel and see how far your channel goes with everyone hating on you." And he was like, "Excellent. Legacy, you go do that." And he was like, "You can't even come up with a decent comeback." And then Legacy said again, he was like, "You have you have to resort to your mama jokes to save your sorry ass." Then ZR Gaming was like, "Excusable Legacy says that one that hangs out with an 18-year-old guy that invites 12-year-olds to his bowling birthday." Then Legacy was like, "Really, Overwatch the game is already done and over with, man. Try some new content, then the channel may actually grow." And then, sorry. Then he was like, "I've never done that." Then ZR Gaming says, "Legacy, try some new stuff instead of playing in the mud with 2-year-old boys." And then he's like, "Legacy, Michael has." And then Legacy came in reply and said, "What does the ZR stand for anyway?" And then he was like, "Excusable Legacy." And guess who hangs out with him? Then, of course, I did the first part of our Team Rocket Squad motto. I was like, "Prepare for trouble." And on second thought, make it double when Legacy and I cause it together. Ain't that right, Legacy?
Yeah.
So anyway, Legacy came back and replied, "1. The kid is my bro, and 2. I didn't know Michael had, and I don't see how that applies to me." And then ZR Gaming's like, "Michael McCabe, cute rhymes." And Legacy was like, "What rhyme?" And I was like, "How about you cool it with your sorry ass?" Because he's telling us to cool it. Then he's like, "Cause, let's see, you're gay." And then Legacy's like, one, have a girl who is named is Jade Davy." And then I was like, I said in reply to him, because he thinks that we're gay, I was like, "You're the one that's gay around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! Compared to me and Legacy? You suck, bitch." Then Legacy was like, "Oh, now we're getting to the homosexual part. Is that right? Yeah, you got to hide behind some gay people. The right." And he was like, "Legacy sounds like a dude." And he was like, "Oh, oh wait, NVM." And then he was like, "No, I do a video with her tomorrow." And then ZR Gaming's like, "Michael McCabe, That makes sense, you Humpty Dumpty ketchup head ass. And then Legacy was like, where the fuck are you getting this bullshit? Do you pull it out of your dome head? Freaking the dumbest shit I've ever heard. It is. And I kind of suspected it was you, Jacob. And I was like, you two little shits need to get a life and grow some balls. And then ZR Gaming came back and said, Legacy, where the fuck are you getting this grammar from? Your tranny girlfriend or your teacher? And then he's like, Michael McCabe, what are you talking about? And then he's like, Michael Video? Then Legacy came back and said, no, I'm from the streets. It's how I talk. Then ZR's like, Legacy, I'm out. I can't take this cringe. Then Legacy was like, then why do you look in the mirror? Which was one of the most savage things I ever heard. And I was like, good, and say the fuck out. And then he was like, Michael McCabe, stop. Michael McCabe, I can't take it anymore. And I was like, oh well, you asked for it. Take it like a man, pork drippings. Then Legacy said, well, you started this, and apparently you can't even finish. So the last thing I said was that, so Team Starwolf and Team Rocket finishes this argument. Right, Legacy?
Down with it, man.
Yep. So why don't you say one final thing to the viewers before I shut this down?
I will. So, guys, if you're gonna hate, don't. You don't. It's not good for your channel. It's not good for our channel. It's not good for anyone's channel. And just don't hate in general, man. You know, why spread hate when it's so much easier to spread the love, man?
Say that one more time, because I don't think, just in case if they didn't hear.
Don't spread the hate, man. It's not good for anyone's channel. It's not good for yours. It's not good for ours, man.
Nope.
And, you know, why hate when you can just, like, spread the love, man? Because, to be honest, hating takes so much effort.
Yeah.
And, you know,
and plus, most of the time, and plus, I want to go out on a limb and say this. Most of the haters that I deal with are just young little kids who just want to hate on people because they got nothing to do in their spare time. Because they don't got a life.
Either that, or someone's been bullying them, which in turn means they gotta like do something else to someone so they will stop being bullied themselves.
Yeah, but I tell you, if anyone's been bullied, I tell you, I can just sit down and talk with them because I've been bullied too many times in my life.
Me too, but I just solved my problem by knocking people out. So.
Mm-hmm. But
that's not how you solve it, guys. Just go talk to someone, man. Yeah,
just I tell you, if anyone tries to attempt to spread hate on my channel again, this may happen again. You don't wanna go on our bad sides. You really don't. Tell them why, Legacy.
Are we doing the motto right now?
Well, just tell them one thing before we go. Just tell them why they shouldn't attempt to get on our bad sides.
Well, for me, you know, you leave hate comments, man. That's you do you. But don't leave hate on Target's channel, man. He's a good guy and everything. So, but man, if you leave hate, man, we're gonna hate back.
Yep.
So we're gonna do it twice as hard.
This is a lesson that hopefully you won't forget, ZR Gaming, because if you ever attempt to even spread hate through any of our channels again, then we got one little motto for you.
Oh, hold on. Also, you stole my channel.
That's right.
Took my initials and then put them in your freaking. So let's do it.
Yeah. Anyway, ZR Gaming, if you ever think about spreading hate through any of our channels again, start it. And make the trouble double when we cause it together.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To renounce the evils of grief and trolling.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Legacy.
Target.
Being rocket blast off of the freaking spear light.
Surrender now, haters, or you're gonna fight with both of us. Get it. Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. And I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson. Just don't spread any hate, just spread love. Spread some love for the channels instead of hate. So anyway, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.